sides line up for this crucial clash. One change for Newcastle from the team that won at this venue a fortnight ago. Melinda J. Barbieri comes into the first 11 after making her 100th league appearance off the bench last week. She replaces Claudia Chico, away with the young Matildas, who are set to play their first under-20 Asia Cup game tonight. Lara Gooch, who came off the bench last week, is unavailable for the same reason, and striker Melina Ayres remains unavailable through injury. Meanwhile, 3 changes for away side Perth Glory. Grace Jale returns from international duty to the starting side, with Izzy Fleta and Claudia Miocic at the other ends. They replace Millie Farrow, who drops to the bench due to minor fitness concerns, Sophia Sakalis and Grace Johnston, who is also away with the young Matildas. Well, what more is there to say about Serena Bolden? It's been an outrageous season for the Philippines international, scoring 11 goals in 12 games so far. For some context on her impact, the Jets scored 4 goals in their first 5 games. Since Bolden's first appearance in round 6, they have scored 24 goals, more than 2 goals per 90, and she's been directly involved in more than half of them. Keep your eye on her today. Well, Susan Fonsonkamp there in the huddle. The 23-year-old started the season in terrific form. Her goal being the difference the last time these teams played. She's had an injury-hit career so far, but anyone who has watched her at NPL or junior levels has known that the talent has always been there. If she can find a way to recapture that form today, it could go some way to helping turn Perth's season around. And Alex Aparkis, Perth Glory's coach. It's been an A-League women's coaching career of almost for him so far. Season 1, missed out on finals by goal difference. Season 2, missed out by a point. Now, after looking so promising to begin with this season, a loss here means that another season of regret looms large for the Glory. He said during the week that his squad has done some soul-searching during the international break. We'll discover what they found in that search today. The referees today, the central official is Isabella Mosson. She's assisted by Anastasia Philikoridis and Amber Morris. The 4th official today is Michaela Ryan. Well, it's a warm one in Maitland today, a high of 32 degrees. Just dipping under that at the moment, 31, so we will have a drinks break per half, but both teams looking fit, ready to go. And of course, Bolden, well, she'll enjoy this ground as a strike rate of 3 goals every time she's come here so far. She played recently for the Philippines in the upcoming, or the recent international window that just occurred. Started in their 2 games in the Pinatar Cup. Unfortunately, the Philippines, 3 losses in that window, didn't score a goal, so a less successful one for them. 2 of her Philippines teammates facing off against her today, of course, Jess Cower and Quinley Cruzada of Perth Glory. Both of those players started in those games in the Pinatar Cup as well. Libby Copus-Brown getting ready to have an impact. We are underway in Maitland. It's Perth Glory who kick us off, going from right to left on your screen. On the home side, the Newcastle Jets going from left to right, looking for a consecutive win. They've looked good this season. The Jets in patches. They've been an attacking side. They've been an exciting side. But the Glory, who faced them, of course, started the season so well. Striker Millie Farrow, who's had quite a lot to do with that on the bench today. No doubt she will come onto the field at some stage and have some part to play. But for those on the pitch, it's a matter of doing their jobs, putting it all together, and finishing the season strongly. It is the Glory who have possession of the ball in the Jets' half. Cowart's throw cut out by the Jets. Hannah Lowry will play it on one more to Jale, who plays it all the way back into midfield. Tash Rigby. Lowry. To Isabel Dalton.
Serena, go! 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 Good. Good.
A long ball, searching. Couldn't find a teammate though. Now intercepted high up the pitch by Rigby. Can she find a teammate? In the middle, she squares a deflection and it's in the back of the net. Perth Glory with the early goal. How crucial could that be in the course of this game, in the course of their season? They come out to make a statement after the international break and they have the early lead. Well, let's take a look at how this goal played out. It was a great run up the wing and a deflection from the Jets' defence. Just off the boot there, possibly of Zoe Karapetis. We'll have to see exactly to get confirmation of that. Well, a lucky break perhaps for Perth, but it's what they've been searching for. They've needed something to spark their season back into life. They have the early goal. Let's see what they can do with that. Well, the Jets suddenly finding themselves behind in this game. Lauren Allen trying to reel that one in. I know that she's got pace to burn, Lauren Allen. Bauman with the throw. Into the centre, Davis. Copus Brown. Nice little interplay here from the Jets. Really their first chance to get on the ball in any meaningful kind of way so far in this game. Throw in off the line by Perth, intercepted by the Jets. Vincent Cam fouled. And the Glory will have a set piece, an opportunity to move it in from deep. Instead, they go short, not to keep possession. Now the Glory only conceded one goal in the first 15 minutes. Newcastle Jets head coach Ryan Campbell will be looking to change that in the next 10 minutes or so. Since taking over, the Jets record reads 2 wins and 3 losses, but has largely tried to continue the work of his predecessor, Gary Van Egmond. Perth continuing to try and play it out from the back. We've just had confirmation that that Perth Glory goal has gone down as a Natasha Pryor own goal. And the last touch adjudged to come off the Newcastle Jets number 4 in defence. And Lowry up the line, into the side of throat. Well, an interesting situation now that the Jets find themselves in. You'd imagine not much will change about their game plan We'll see Serena Bolden in particular pressing nice and high. Melinda J. Barbieri as well. In the past has been Hoban, who's been the chief aggressor. Well, that was almost an opportunity to get back into the game thanks to that back pass, but dealt with okay in the end by Perth. Morgan Aquino's been so good for them in goals. Statistically, has been the standout goalkeeper in this league. If you look at the XG conceded, if you are a believer in such things, it is much higher than the goals that they have actually conceded this season, and a lot of that is to do with the quality of Aquino's goalkeeping. Grace Jale, a welcome return to the Glory after international duty with New Zealand. Of course, they qualified for the Olympics in the recent international window. All delivered and dealt with by Pryor. They actually beat the Solomon Islands 11-1 in the UFC qualification to secure their spot. Perth just switching play, able to take the space, as Coach Alex Apakis says, out on that side. Here they come driving forward. Rigby delivers the ball in, bouncing around the penalty area, dangerous. And Jale's shot wide, not deflected according to the referee. It will be a Jets goal kick. That's an example of what Grace Jale can bring. She's so strong. Such a dangerous attacking presence. You never want her on the ball in and around the box. Possession relatively even in these first 9 or so minutes of the match. Take another look at this opportunity for Perth. It just bounced through everyone, and then Jale kicked it wide. You can see the reaction from the Perth Glory bench. Millie Farrow watching on, desperate to be out there, just not 100% today, which is the reason why she's starting from the bench. Not deemed fit enough to start this game. Another opportunity now for Perth from a set piece. What can they deliver? Ball in, headed into the ground, but comfortable for Izzy Nino to come and gather. Bolden searching for the run of Bauman, who wins the throw. Just taking another look at this corner. There was a head on it from Quinley Cruzada. Not able to get the required power, however. Here's Lauren Allen sneaking in behind across the box, but not able to get clean contact at the back post was Melinda J. Barbieri. The Jets, they're still dangerous. The game plan doesn't change. Look at this from Lauren Allen. Izzy Folletta just completely lost sight of her player. And Barbieri almost in the right position. It was well defended in the end. Glory numbers forward. Fonsong Cam searching for Cruzada. Well defended. Perth still on the ball. Nice overlapping run from Rigby. And Perth will win another corner. Well, both these sides, not the highest passing accuracy in the league, but 72%, 70%, it's about right for these two sides so far. They like to try and go forward in numbers and hit teams in transition. And Lowry delivers, headed away by Pryor, and we'll go again. Got a wand of a left foot, and Lowry, really highly regarded by many in the national team setup, still only 20 years of age. Here she goes again, headed away again at the front post. And now the Jets with an opportunity to counter, but a heavy touch just got away from Allen. And they've given away a foul after losing possession, so Glory will have another chance to regroup. They'll send plenty of numbers forward. Perth. There's Hannah Lowry again standing over it. One arm in the air. She'll go short. Fonsong Cam driving into space. Still going. Can't beat the defence. And now it gives the Jets an opportunity to counter. Long raking ball forward. But Lauren Allen can't get there ahead of Liz Anton. The Jets switch plate. Lovely touch from Hoban. Beats her player, squares it, and cleared. Bauman's ball in, not quite where she intended. It almost worked out. Karina Bolden was lurking. She's so clever at the way she can get in front of defenders, Bolden. One of the real hallmarks of her game. Bauman delivers. Nice touch, but Jale is there to clear. Bauman again. Taken away, and a Perth Glory throw. Well, Bauman, whose runs up the line, just created plenty of opportunities this season. 3 assists for her. The Swiss defender's first season in the league has been a fairly impressive one. And the first yellow card of the game has been produced. Quinley Cruzada at fault for that foul. And take a look at this again. Bauman and Cruzada just got in a tussle. And she was adjudged to have been too aggressive in that instance. So, early card produced. So we've just received word, in fact, we said earlier that there was an own goal to Natasha Pryor, Perth's goal. Well, in fact, it's been changed now, an own goal against Zoe Karapetis. So, unfortunately, the 18-year-old, it's gone against her name officially. Here's the ball delivered by the Jets. It's come out here for Hoban, who's gone to ground. And the referee has not seen a penalty. Well, the home crowd not happy. The players themselves, though, not too much protest. Perhaps not too much in that. It almost fell perfectly for Hoban. The Jets, Barbieri squares it, back post, headed away. Had to be dealt with by Anton, and was, because Serena Bolden was lurking. And we'll take a look at this again. It just bounced past everyone, an awkward one. And Hoban, yeah, nothing too much in that, 50-50. She did go to ground, but she was just more out-muscled than anything else. On the corner for the Jets, it's Barbieri, in appearance 101 in the league, standing over it. Delivers towards the back post. Lauren Allen got ahead to it, couldn't direct it on target. Just confirmation of that yellow card from earlier, Clinley Pizzata. Newcastle intercept high, Serena Bolden, great save by Aquino. It's still on here for the Jets, a shot from Dundas, blocked away by Liz Anton, and Aquino will claim. Almost a costly defensive error. Serena Bolden was in on goal, but Aquino was smartly out to it. Another example of her class this season. Jess Cower played it to Liz Anton, whose touch was heavy, and then the ball back across to Bolden. And that's just fantastic goalkeeping from Aquino. Really alert to the danger. Got her positioning spot on. Barbieri delivers another corner, dangerous. Aquino holds well. She really has been phenomenal, the 22-year-old. A real breakout season for her. She's been in and around this squad for a while. Also spent one season, 2020-21, at the Brisbane Roar. Well, Fonsonkamp has gone to ground, and she's appealing to the assistant referee on that side. It is just a Newcastle goal kick, although, well, Perth intercepted high up the pitch. Nothing too dangerous came of it, though. And now the Jets in transition. Barbieri striding forward. Linda J. Barbieri strikes a deflection, and Aquino forced to scramble. That was a difficult one after the deflection of Jess Cowart. But again, Aquino's done really well. It was a good shot from Barbieri off Cowart. Aquino had to change her direction at the last minute and was able to palm it away. Those ones are very, very difficult for keepers, very deceptive. Corner delivered, back post. And again, Allen gets ahead on it, but again, she's not able to direct it goalward. The Jets, though, come away with it. Hoban dinks it in, hits the side netting. A period of pressure here from the Jets. They would have expected to come out and have the better of the chances, but they find themselves a goal down. And early goals certainly changed the complexion of this clash.
Go back on the right. Try and get Soph back out here. Go back on the left, sorry. Try and get Soph back out here.
Well, play on. Referee thinks that she managed to get over the top of the ball. Dinked in towards Bolden. Didn't reach her. Appeals for handball from Bolden. Jets still in possession. Bauman. Neat little 1-2, but cleared away. Now there's pressure again from the Jets on the Glory defence. They're going to try and play it out from the back. Songcam chasing this one down. It's cleared into, or out of the pitch by Nino. It's going to say into the stands, but no stand on that side. The fans at Maitland just behind where our cameras are set up, enjoying the game from the shade. So that's our first drinks break of the game. There'll be one per half on account of the heat in Maitland this afternoon. And as the players take a drink and look to refresh, we'll have a look at the goal. Here's the difference between the two sides this afternoon. This ball in from Rigby, just an unfortunate deflection of Zoe Karapetis. An own goal against the Jets. And you can see what she was trying to do. She was trying to get there and block it away and take it out of play, maybe for a corner, but it was the Glory who benefited from that deflection and took an early lead. The Jets, they've had some chances of their own. Haven't been able to convert as of yet. Morgan Aquino's been good yet again, and to make a couple of saves, including the most impressive, a deflected shot from Melinda J. Barbieri. Some final words of encouragement from Coach Alex Apakis. The players who have been on this journey with him will know and they've been so close to finals football for the last 2 years. They'll want to get there this time. Expanded competition, top 6, 2 more final spots, a full home and away season. It'll mean a lot to them if they can get over the line. And a win here will certainly play a large role in that.
Come here because now she's got to decide. If you come here, then if she doesn't come here, good, now spin off and go so.
It's Newcastle who get us back underway. Bauman.
Perfect. Good. Double at them slowly, Tash. Good. Good. Go on, Zoe. If it's not on, come out.
Karapetis.
Good. On the ground.
And Ryan Campbell just encouraging his players on. Play it along the ground. Keep it simple.
Good. 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 Zoe, there you go, Hoya. Go, Tash, go. Look at the line, Colette. Look at the line.
Cass Davis sprays it out wide, switches play. Good interception though from Perth. They're very alert to that danger. One of the things you'll notice about Perth's defence today is they're sitting very, very deep. They don't want to let Serena Bolden in behind. The moment the Jets have the ball, they're sitting deep. That last defensive line doesn't mean that their forward line isn't pressing. But they're just sitting off. They know that Bolden can probably beat them for pace. But as long as they maintain their shape, as Alex Aparkas just said, that's the most important thing to prevent those Newcastle opportunities. Emma Dundas, the 16-year-old, she'll be joining the Junior Matildas camp coming up next week, the under-17s. She might count herself slightly unlucky. She wasn't in the under-20s Junior Matildas squad, but still very young, still a long time to go in her career. Her first season of professional football this season. Her 15th appearance today. A little bit of a melee going on that side, but it's the Jets who come away with it. Now, Barbieri, Melinda J. Barbieri shaping to shoot, crosses instead into the path of Bolden, who goes one more to Dundas. Shot blocked by Miocic. All the way back to Karapetis. And really good work from Dalton to win the ball for Perth, although that back pass has gone awry. Serena Bolden takes the strike just over the crossbar. Well, if you're in opposition defence, you don't want to see Serena Bolden in that kind of position. And thankfully, from a Perth point of view, it's flown over the crossbar on that occasion. Newcastle Jets currently leading the shot count 6-2, and it certainly makes sense with the eye test. The Jets have had the greater of the opportunities since Perth's goal. Nothing hugely clear-cut, though. And Perth Glory certainly not out of it in the attacking sense themselves. You just wonder for Perth, they would have been thinking about this game. They've had the international break, they've had 2 weeks to plan and prepare, to devise a strategy to turn their season around, to get back to winning ways. And then within minutes, they have the ball in the back of the net. The psychological good that would do as a team to have all of these plans, all of these conversations, soul-searching, as Alex Aparkas put it. And then you see the immediate results on the pitch. They've got to hold out this Newcastle onslaught, though. Barbieri into space, shoots, blocked by Coward. It's dropped for Copus Brown. Copus Brown can't get through, though. It was good work from Izzy Folletta to ensure that Copus Brown wasn't able to get past. And the Jets give away a foul. Ball over the top, cut out by Pryor. And Tash Rigby looks to be in some strife on the sideline. She's a very tough customer, Rigby. And she's managed to pick herself up and get back on her feet, which is always good to see. Just looking to walk something off. Here's a replay of this incident. Karapetis just went through the back of her a little bit. Nothing too much in it, really. Was enough for a foul, though. And it's Hannah Lowry who will take. Delivers into the penalty area. Newcastle head on it. And again, cleared away. Only as far as Ponsonkamp, who play it back to recycle possession. Ball in by Liz Anton. Straight to Serena Bolden, who plays it to Hoban. Now the Jets will look to spring forward. Bolden. And again, look at how quickly that Perth defence is setting back. They're doing a really good job at cutting out those counter-attacks. Maybe that is an example of that 2 weeks of preparation. Here's Antoine sitting very, very deep when they have the ball. Here they come. Nice work to Dalton, but Isabel Dalton was offside. Izzy Folletta and Isabel Dalton played Lewis FC together in England in the second tier, the championship. Apologies, Isabel Dalton did play for Lewis. Izzy Folletta was actually in Italy at the time. Well, they were in Europe at the same time. Here come the Jets. Just finding it very difficult to get past this compact defensive shape of Perth. Bauman delivers a ball towards Bolden. And Anton doing well to just hold her off. Nino deals with that well. Bauman does well to beat one. Jale drops to try and put a stop to her run. She'll play it wide to Karapetis instead. Ball down the line, Bolden. Well, she did get there, but the offside flag was raised, so it was a moot point. And as this match has worn on, you get the sense the Glory are getting more and more used to this shape. They're not playing negative football in any sense of the word. It's just their out of possession formation. Coaches often talk about, you know, you have your attacking formation, your defensive formation, and your BP and your BPO. And their BPO shape, their out of possession shape, has been very, very solid so far. Newcastle is 60% possession. Again, that is something that passes the eye test, but a lot of that possession is just like this, just passing in their own half, waiting to try and draw Perth forward. But Perth aren't falling into the trap. They're sitting deep, negating that strength of Newcastle, which is in transition. what teams often do against Newcastle is they'll get their front line dragged out of position in an open space in behind. From the likes of Lauren Allen and Serena Bolden. Glory not letting them do so today. And try and work an opening through the middle. Hoban. Strong from Hoban. Delivers to the back post. Cleared by Miocic. Dundas not able to get it under control. Barbieri to Copus Brown. Back to Barbieri, who strikes. And it's deflected over the crossbar. Izzy Folletta doing very well to stand up to the shot. And the Jets will have another corner. It was good work from Copus Brown to control and lay it off to Barbieri. And then the shot, well, not sure if it would have been on target, but either way, it was strong from Folletta to ensure it was deflected away. Corner in, into the mixer, headed away, not convincingly, still bobbling around, a foot on it from Allen. And now edge of the area, Copus Brown, she'll go again. Well, still on here for Newcastle. Perth finally clear it away. And that was a moment of deep anxiety, you'd imagine, for Alex Epakis and Perth Glory, but they managed to survive. The Jets just not able to swing a clear boot at it, really. Davis playing it forward, nice touch from Copus Brown. And now the Glory. What can they do with the ball at their feet? Haven't had much of it in the last 10 minutes or so. Isabel Dalton. Off the line, both teams appealing for it. We'll go Perth's way, Folletta. Cruzada. But it's the Jets who come away with it. It's a skill that the best teams often talk about, how to break down packed defences. Because a lot of teams like to play with that pace to get in behind, one-on-ones with the keeper. When you're facing a packed defence, you have to go about it in different ways. Who is going to step up as the creative force for the Jets? Dalton looks for the long diagonal, but goes all the way through to Nino. Oh, pressure now on the Glory defence. Bolden got a foot on it. And the throw-in has gone against Newcastle. It's gone to Perth instead. And that is the ever-present danger. They can't dally on the ball too much, Perth. As much as they're happy to sit back and let the Jets pass it around, when they have the ball, you have to remember to play it quickly, to not let yourself get lulled into this false sense of security, because the Jets players, they're always lurking. They have such an aggressive press. Committed the most fouls in the competition, but it's not so much a case of them being a dirty team, it's a case of them being an aggressive team, a team that likes to press, a team that likes to win the ball back in high places Perth have to be careful of that. Of course, if you're just joining us, Perth's goal was a Zoe Karapetis own goal in the very early stages of this game, and as it stands, we actually haven't had a shot on target yet in this game, despite Perth being 1 goal to the good. So the Jets will be looking to change that in these dying moments of the first half. A few deflected shots, a few good opportunities. We haven't managed to challenge Morgan Aquino just yet with a shot on target that wasn't a deflection. Ball in, Bolden went for the spectacular. Well, she got a good connection on it, just didn't quite go the direction that she wanted. Ball delivered into the middle. Barbieri, Bolden. Well, that perhaps was the opportunity. Bolden just couldn't get away from Liz Anton, and she skied it. It was good work again from Barbieri, who's having a good game, but Bolden, well, she probably should have hit the target from there. She was under a lot of pressure from Anton, but a striker of her quality, she knows how to score those sorts of goals. Crowd appreciating that set piece for the Jets. If Newcastle can level the game here just moments before the half-time break, imagine that would do them the world of good. It's Barbieri standing over the free kick. Delivers towards the back post. Bolden rises highest, but can't direct the header on target. So another opportunity goes begging for the home side. And take a look at this again, Bolden. She's so good in the air. Dare I say it, against Perth Glory, almost Sam Kerr-like with the way that she makes her runs and has that leap, can beat players in the air like that. Well, there'll be 3 minutes of stoppage time for Newcastle to get back in this game. They've had their chances. They'll be hoping to fashion one more before the break. Grace Jarley will take the throw. No, she won't. She'll leave it for a teammate. Perth look like they are in absolutely no rush. Milicic to take the throw instead. There's Cowett. Lowry. The free kick was the signal by referee Isabella Mawson. Lowry happy to take it short. Still 1-2 with Cowett. And the Jets here, they'll press. They'll be looking to capitalise on any mistake from the Glory's back line. Instead, it's heaved long. Oh, and an interception high up the pitch. Jale flags up. Well, so much said about the pressure that Newcastle were putting on Perth's defence. How about that? The Jets almost giving the Glory a gift just before half-time, but Jale, she was offside. It wouldn't have counted. And here they go again, Perth Glory. Quezada off Pryor and straight into the gloves of Nino. Perhaps the wrong decision on that occasion from the Philippines international. Just a hint of the jitters from the Jets. So Hoban beats a couple. Plays it through the middle to Libby Copus-Brown, who shoots a deflection. And Morgan Aquino will fall on the ball safely. Again, the Glory not giving the Jets any space in front of them. Well, that is half-time in Maitland. It's the away side, Perth Glory, who lead thanks to a very early own goal credited against 18-year-old Zoe Karapetis. The Jets have probably had the better opportunities in this half, but just haven't been able to convert. And the Glory will be very happy with this one-goal lead on this warm day in Maitland. So as the players go into the sheds, half-time, Newcastle Jets 0, Perth Glory 1. We'll take a look at the highlights of the half. This was the very early goal going the way of the Glory. Tash Rigby across in, and Karapetis, just a really unfortunate deflection. She was trying to get in the way of the cross to clear it away, and unfortunately only managed to slide it past her goalkeeper. At the other end of the pitch though, Melinda J. Barbieri, very involved in the action so far. That deflection of Cowart required a fantastic save from Morgan Aquino in goals. Had to change direction rapidly, ensure that she was down to it. Well, taking a look at the stats, 62% possession for the Jets and 11 shots to 2. That tells you the story of the half. Perth Glory so far, they've gotten their goal and they're trying to hold on to it. We'll see if that changes in the second half. Well, don't go anywhere. Anything can happen in the second 45 minutes, but at the half-time break, it's the home side, Newcastle Jets 0, Perth Glory 1. Welcome back to Maitland Sports Ground, where the away side, Perth Glory, currently lead the Newcastle Jets 1-0, thanks to a very early own goal. The fans here, they were spoiled last game, but now it's the away side who have taken the lead early. This cross in from Rigby, off Karapetis and arguably off Tash Pryor as well. We'll have to wait and see officially who that goal goes down to. Definitely came off Karapetis first, and perhaps off Pryor too. Either way, Perth Glory don't care. The ball ended up in the back of the net, and it was a goal for them. They could have dramatic ramifications on their season. Let's take a look at this player comparison. Cass Davis and Liz Anton. You can see Cass Davis has had a lot less to do than Anton. 6 clearances for the Glory defender. Like Cass Davis, that 93% passing accuracy to Anton's 88. Both controlling the strings at the back, attempting to find a way through with the ball for their sides. Well, both sides in the huddle. It is a warm one. in Maitland this afternoon. The Jets, they've had the better of the opportunities. Serena Bolden, last game's hat-trick hero, has had a couple herself. Perth Glory, they were sitting deep in that first half, happy to hold on to their 1-goal lead. You wonder if they'll be a little bit more adventurous in the first part of this half, and then if the score stays as it is, you wonder whether that caution will set back in. Certainly plenty of firepower for the Jets. Perth Glory have plenty of their own as well. Grace Jarley, you know how strong she can be. She almost had a side on goal in this game as well. Barbieri's been central to everything for the Jets in her 101st appearance in the competition. Well, we're back underway in Maitland. It's the home side, the Newcastle Jets, who get us back underway. They're going from right to left on your screen in their gold kit. It'll be an uphill battle for them, coming back from a goal behind, but if they keep creating opportunities, it is certainly far from out of reach for them. Last game, Serena Bolden's hat-trick came in the second half. The fans in Maitland will be hoping for a repeat this afternoon. Possession turned over. Jarley driving forward. Got a player on her inside. Fonsonkem trying to get there, can't do so. Cleared away by Karapetis. Fonsonkem was the goal scorer the last time these sides met. Glory won 1-0 on that occasion. Rigby with the throw. Sarah Kane. Ball delivered towards the back post. And the shot sliced wide. An opportunity for Izzy Nino to have a goal kick. So there was a half-time substitution. It was Sarah Kane who came on the pitch. Claudia Miocic was the player subbed off. So a half-time change for Perth. Just a foul awarded for Perth. You can see Karapetis just fouling Rigby on the way through. Nothing too much in it, but a foul nonetheless, and Hannah Lowry will have the opportunity to whip the ball in on her left. Lowry delivers in. First head on it, Newcastle's, and they're able to clear it away. Interception. Can the Jets spring forward quickly? Copus Brown mowed down by Fonsonkem. 50-50 says the referee. Good defending by the Perth player. Well, we'll get a good look now at whether Perth will continue their off-the-ball tactics. It looks like they will. Just frustrating the Jets. Staying very compact, not pressing too high. Allowing the Jets to have the ball in their own half, but crucially cutting off that option for their players to get in behind, particularly Serena Bolden and particularly Lauren Allen as well. You can see how deep Serena Bolden has dropped there. It's the Glory on the counter. Rigby will thread it through to Jarley. He wasn't able to get a touch ahead of Tash Pryor. And now here's some space for the Jets to work with. Hoban. Can't beat Folletta. We'll play it back instead. The pass now intercepted, and Perth have an opportunity for themselves. Cruzada driving into space, still going. Ball ahead of her, but comfortable for Izzy Nino. Just had no support there, the Philippines international. Had to try and do it all herself, and the touch got away from her. Peters. Switching play to Hoban. Leaves it for Bolden. Bauman delivers across, headed away. Well, this will be a great learning experience for 16-year-old Emma Dundas in the Jets midfield, because when you're trying to break down compact defences, the midfield has such an important role to play. She's been very good this season, perhaps slightly inconsistent, but you wouldn't expect anything else from a 16-year-old, still learning her craft. And learning how to play against a side like this will be essential to her football education. You can't beat experience on the pitch. Cara Peters, Lauren Allen. Rigby does well. Well, ball taken away from Lowry. Copus Brown will play it into Bolden. Back to Dundas. Back into the middle. Bolden, back heel. Can't beat Jess Coward in defence. The right idea from the Jets. Can't quite fashion that opportunity just yet. Bolden. And a shot from distance, but safely into the gloves of Morgan Aquino. Cass Davis looking to add to her 2 career goals. Shooting on her left, not too much threat in that one. She did score an absolute stunner this season to rescue a point. She does have it in her lockup occasionally. Ball intercepted by Davis. Nice touch around the corner towards Allen, but Allen can't get it under control before Rigby arrives. Around the corner, Bolden. Her national team teammate does well. Barbieri collects on the edge of the area, takes a strike. Aquino forced into a save. It'll be a Jets corner. Well, they're having to fashion their own opportunities from outside the penalty area. It was the right idea by Barbieri. She did well to get in behind. And Aquino had to make sure of the save. It'll be Barbieri now to take. delivers in on the penalty spot, headed away just about by Glory. Danger not over. Lauren Allen claiming there was a deflection, but the goal kick is the decision. So Morgan Aquino will have the ball. Cowett up the line. Well, Fonsongkham brought to ground by Pryor, and a foul awarded as a result. Just a little bit too much force from Pryor. And probably just a little bit too strong in the challenge. And Newcastle 18-4 shots, still haven't managed to find that breakthrough just yet. Four of those shots have been on target, so Aquino having to do some work, but perhaps the quality of those shots getting less as Glory's packed penalty area forcing them to shoot from distance. Oh, danger time from the Jets defense. They just managed to get away with it. Jale was there. And now, finally, some space. Barbieri, Curtis Brown. Glory back to cover very quickly. Good ball from Pryor to find Davis. Davis's ball blocked. The Jets will start again. Davis, long diagonal, well cut out by Rigby. Barbieri trying some fancy tricks out on that side. Bauman with the ball, cut out again. Pryor breaking forward. She's got Owen ahead of her. She'll go wide instead. Barbieri delivers a ball low and hard. Headed away. And Cowett with the second touch manages to clear. Well, this game really, since about minute 20, has had the feel of the last 10 minutes of a game. The Glory, rather, very happy to sit deep. The Jets have had all the opportunities but can't find a way through. Here's a substitution for the Glory. Izzy Folletta is the player making way. And replacing her, this could be big. Millie Farrow, the Englishwoman, 7 goals already this season. She wasn't 100% fit, that's why she didn't start the game. But she could have a tremendous impact on this Perth attack going forward. Serena Bolden plays in Curtis Brown, whose shot is blocked. Home crowd trying to will their side into a goal. Oh, intercepted high up the pitch from the Jets. A shot from outside the area. The wrong decision in the end. Aquino able to gather. They've got to be so quick, Perth. They can't afford to dally on the ball. They will get punished if they continue to do so. Here's Cruzada being mowed down, but manages to release the ball instead and wins a throw. Serena Bolden. She's got Barbieri in front of her. Dundas as well. She'll play it to the 16-year-old. Emma Dundas drags it back, shoots this time over the crossbar. And that would have been some way to score the first goal of her career. Only inches away from ducking under the bar. She's made the right decision here to cut back inside, get away from her defence. And for a moment, it looked like it was heading into the top corner, but flew over the bar. Great work from Coward to get away from a dangerous-looking situation. She'll play the ball forward, only to the Jets player. Ball played forward once more. Coward just plays it back to her keeper. Well, Cruzada was fouled, and that'll lead us in to a stoppage in play as physios look to attend to the Glory player down in back play. Well, Melinda J. Barbieri, she's had a good game today. 5 shots, 2 on target. She's been central to a lot of the Jets' opportunities. Her 101st appearance, she made her 100th here in Maitland 2 weeks ago. Well, Barbieri, it was a well-earned drink for her. Not quite the scheduled drinks break just yet. And another substitution for Perth. It's Susan Fonsonkamp who's come off the pitch. She was the player who was injured. Sophia Sakalis back on. Hopefully that's nothing too serious for Fonsonkamp because she's had a long history of injuries. Unfortunately, it's something that's curtailed a really, really promising career for the 23-year-old. Again, you can see that talent. Every time she steps on the pitch, you can see the talent and the potential, but she just hasn't been able to get a proper run at it as of yet. So hopefully that's nothing too serious, just a little niggle, and we'll see her back out next week. Meanwhile, Sophia Sakalis, the player who came on, her 18th appearance of the season from Melbourne, formerly of Melbourne City, but has played most of her football in the A-League Women's for Perth. Only managed 5 appearances for City. Sakalis, she's a tricky technical midfielder, but you get the sense Perth aren't really out to use that in this game. They've been very defensive since going 1 goal ahead. It was an own goal early doors. They've just looked to shut up shop, and you wonder how much of that is instruction. You wonder how much of that is the result of their poor form. They haven't won a game since New Year's Eve. So how much of that defensiveness and that caution is due to perhaps that little bit of lack of confidence? It's working so far. The Jets haven't found a way through. Well, it was great work in midfield to win the ball by Sakalis. Glory happy to retain possession, not looking to force anything. Barbieri, Davis, Bolden. Farrow dropping deep to help out. Here they come again, Newcastle. Hoban looked to cross it in, blocked, and will earn her side a corner. Crowd in fine voice, of course located behind our camera setup, making full use of the shade in the stand. It was a warm one in Maitland today. Nothing better than enjoying a wonderful afternoon at the football. Barbieri delivers the corner. Bolden head to it. Aquino, great save. As she's done all season, Morgan Aquino is there. Bolden got solid contact. It looks like she's hurt herself in the process. That's fantastic from Morgan Aquino yet again. Bolden, great header. It looked as soon as she made that connection like that would be the equaliser, but Aquino down to it smartly. Well, Bolden, 5 shots today. She'll be disappointed to have not scored yet, but in saying that, you could change at any moment. A striker of her quality will probably feel like she should have converted at least one of those so far. 11 goals in 12 games coming into this one. Copus Brown delivers across towards the back post. Just over the crossbar. Well, Morgan Aquino was scrambling. And there was a Newcastle player there, Lauren Allen, but Aquino will be very thankful that it was over the crossbar. Well, we will have that second half drinks break now. Both sets of players coming in for much needed rehydration. Well, it's the Glory who is still leading 1-0, but the Jets have been the chasing team for most of this game. We'll take a look at some of their chances. Lauren Allen, nice cross, and Barbieri just couldn't wrap a foot around it. Milicic was there. Now Barbieri, this time a shot from distance, a deflection off Cowart. A great save from Aquino. They've had set pieces as well. Serena Bolden rising highest there. And the Dundas as well in the thick of the action. This one here not too far away from nestling into the top corner. Well, Morgan Aquino, 5 saves today, 75% passing accuracy, but again, really is a breakout season for her. It's her 41st A-League Women's appearance, but this is really one of the first seasons she's had where she's been solidly first choice. Glory has signed Sally James from Melbourne City, and she would have thought that she would be pushing for first choice, but Aquino's just been so good that it's been impossible to justify any kind of rotation. She's 22 years of age. Aquino played her 2023 NPL in New South Wales for RPL Leichhardt, but from Perth originally. You just never know with these things. She's still young, Aquino, having the season of her life this time. Goalkeepers, they often peak a little bit older. You never know, 24, 25. She could be absolutely fantastic, certainly being the standout this season. And both sides appealing for the throat. It's the Jets who are trying to advance forward. Rigby, that time, wins the decision. Rosado, ball over the top. Offside flag always looked likely from that position on Farrow. And it was raised. So a substitution here for the Jets. Milan Hammond has come onto the field of play. And it was Sophie Hoban who was substituted off. Looked okay, Hoban, probably not her most impactful game of the season. It was deployed a little bit deeper than usual. So Milan Hammond, the 20-year-old, coming on for her 9th A-League Women's appearance. Ball crossed in, well caught by Aquino. Well, this game will have added significance for Hammond. She actually played for the Glory in 22-23, but no appearances. So she'll know a lot of these players. But back at the Jets, Bauman headed away by Liz Anton. Grace Jarley striding forward. This is where she's so dangerous, Jarley. Playing a ball in behind, into the path of Sakalis. Takes a touch to make it 2, deflected away. Well, that's the best opportunity that the Glory have had since taking the lead. It fell to the feet of their substitute, Sophia Sakalis. But fantastic defending to get back and prevent the shot from challenging the keeper. It was a good first touch from Sakalis. Prior, though, excellent work from her, stood very tall and made sure to block the shot. Well, Grace Jarley, she hasn't been too involved today, but that is a wonderful ball from her. In the Glory, an opportunity from the corner. Hannah Lowry on her left boot, puts it in, punched away, dropped, but eventually Izzy Nino gathers. Wasn't the most convincing goalkeeping, but she got there in the end. Mary just tracking back, making sure the Jets couldn't get the counter-attack away. Well, that would have just deflated the Jets, and the crowd here had that gone in because it's been all Newcastle. But suddenly, it was the Glory who had possibly one of the better opportunities of the half and indeed of the game. Thwarted by fantastic defending from Pryor, who's done so again there. 82% passing accuracy for Newcastle today. Now, that is fascinating, given that before this round, they actually had the lowest passing accuracy in the league, 67.4%. It's an indication of the way the Glory have played. They've let the Jets just play it amongst themselves, keep possession. But here they come now, a shot from outside the area, falls to the feet of Bolden. Serena Bolden cries for handball, blocked again by Kane. Nothing doing for the referee. Still Bolden, a heavy touch. Headed back into the box though, Allen finds Bolden. Bolden goes for the spectacular. And Aquino, comfortable catch. Well, that disparity between the way that the Jets usually play, which is fast in transition, counter-attacking football, compared to the way they've been forced to play by the Glory. You have to imagine that was Alex Epakis' plan all along. But the early goals certainly helped with that. Cass Davis. Out wide to Hammond. Ryan Hammond. Hands go up, looking for options. Frustration from the 20-year-old. Ball delivered. Headed away again. A shot from outside the area. Cocos Brown over the crossbar. And Aquino again will gather for a goal kick. Frustration etched on the faces of the Jets players. Still 15 minutes to find a breakthrough. Hammond doing well, delivering a cross in. It's fallen to Barbieri! And the Jets finally have their equaliser! Melinda J. Barbieri, it has been so deserved. And the home crowd erupts. Well, it was the substitute, Hammond, who whipped the ball in. It fell perfectly to Barbieri. It was fantastic technique on the half volley. And she has leathered it past Aquino. It has been coming, the 31st shot of the game for the Jets. And it is their first successful one. Well, they will be going for more now. The Glory, they've seen that lead that they've had since the second minute slip away from their grasp. You wonder if that'll change the way that they'll play. They've been playing very conservatively for most of this game. But now they've conceded the goal. Do they try and go for a second? Are they happy with the draw? What is Coach Alex Epakis thinking? What are the players thinking? And for the Jets, you know they're going to go for it. They have the energy of this home crowd, and a header by Cowett. A defensive mistake, a miscommunication between her and Aquino. It didn't end up being costly, but Serena Bolden was right there. Well, suddenly things have picked up and the stakes have gotten higher. Cowett. Well, someone didn't communicate there. The Jets deliver again. Into the middle, cleared away. Hammond, ball in again. Cleared by Jale this time. Dundas. Kane does well. Bit of back and forth now. Seeing Kane. Oh, really well done in the back there by Karapetis, who wins a foul as well. Was being grabbed as she tried to get away from the Perth attack. Bauman into the penalty area, but Bolden couldn't get her header on target. A reminder, this game will have significant ramifications for the top 6 race. Both sides started this game on 23 points. They were equal 6th. So the winner of this game will take a significant advantage with them for the remaining 4 rounds. Here goes Perth though. Sakalis delivers a ball. Couldn't find Farrow. She was free if she was found. Oh, nice turn by the 16-year-old. Tried one too many though. Sakalis can't thread the ball through to Farrow. And it has changed the way Perth are playing. Perth, they've opened up again. They're looking for another goal. A draw, well, the teams that really benefit to the ones below them on the table, looking to break in to that top 6, the likes of Brisbane Roar. They're the teams that will be hoping for a draw. Both of these sides all know that 3 points are hugely significant. Here come the Jets. Copus Brown in heaps of space. Can't get it past her player though. Hooked forward by Coward. Will go all the way to Nino. And the Jets will build again. Kara Peters. Peters again to Bolden. Emma Dundas. Copus Brown, nice touch around the corner. Bolden. The Jets still packing bodies in the box. Bauman delivers and it's headed away by Perth. Flag stays down. Just going back and forth at the moment. And Davis, well, unceremoniously dragged down there. There was no hiding that one, no attempt to be subtle. And a yellow card is produced as a result. We'll take a look at this yellow card again. Yeah, Millie Farrow has just unceremoniously dragged down Cass Davis. That was actually Millie Farrow's 5th yellow card, so she could find herself suspended next week. Probably not the player that you would want to make that sacrifice in that situation. The goal scorer, Pompieri, standing over it. Will she go herself? Will she go for her second? She's got Serena Bolden, Lauren Allen as targets. Barbieri takes the free kick, goes herself, and shoots wide. Aquino probably had it covered. It was the distance that it was probably worth going for Barbieri. So a substitution for Perth. Tia Stonehill coming on. Quinley Cruzada was the player subbed off. Tia Stonehill, the golden boot in the WA NPL last season with 24 goals. So she knows how to find the back of the net, although only her 3rd League Women's appearance today. Pryor trying to find Dundas, can't do so. Lily Farrow loses out. It's great work from Cass Davis. She played it to Barbieri. Bolden, first time, was looking for Davis again. She'll follow through the Jets captain. And cleared unceremoniously by Aquino. And 35 total shots for the Jets, 5 for Perth. I'll be so relieved that they got that goal with their 31st. And they'll want another. 8 shots on target to 0 for Perth. Of course, Perth's goal was a deflection, an own goal, so it didn't count as a shot on target. I believe this kind of result is known by some who play some video games as an FMing. But the Jets, they still have hope. There is still plenty of time to score this second goal, or for Perth to capitalise and score another of their own. Lauren Allen tries to feed through Hammond, well defended by the Glory. Rigby just collected by Hammond, who receives a yellow card as a result. No arguing, though, from Milan Hammond. She seems quite concerned here for the Glory captain. Just taking a look at this again. Hammond did collect her on the way through. Nothing intentional or accidental, but quite a bit of force in that one. Rigby's okay. She's run it off. Izzy Dalton over the ball. Delivered into the middle. Cleared away by the Jets. And the Glory searching for something, but Lowry can't get the ball away. And now the Jets in space. Hammond. Emma Dundas onside. Oh, Dundas. Well, Kane's tripped over herself there. Dundas still going. Hammond delivers towards the back post. And a run from Allen. The ball stayed in. And it's a corner for the Jets. Serena Bolden checked her run. I'm not sure whether she thought she was offside. If she'd continued her run, she may have gotten there in stride. We'll take a look at this again. Hammond and Bolden, well, stopped her run for whatever reason. Lauren Allen kept going and did enough to get a touch on it, but not enough to steer it on goal. Here's the resulting corner. Barbieri delivers in to the pack of bodies. Pryor gets there. And Aquino gathers. And Pryor, she landed very awkwardly. Maybe clutching at his shoulder or just twisted her back. She's had a long history of concussions, Tash Pryor, so hopefully it's nothing related to that. It looks like it was just an awkward fall. She won the header and then, yeah, that hurts. As they say, the taller you are, the higher you are away from the ground, so it probably hurts extra for Pryor, but she's okay walking it off, jogging it off, in fact. Well, just a tick over a minute of regulation time remaining, plus stoppages. Can either side find a winner? It would be so crucial in the context of this season. Hammond. Serena Bolden. Delivers in, deflected away off Jale, and it'll be another corner. Well, final third entries, that tells the story in and of itself. 81 for the Jets, 36 for Perth. In fact, that deflection was ruled a handball, so it'll be a free kick. Given the position, it's almost still a corner, a slightly closer corner, corner plus. Barbieri to deliver. An opportunity for the Jets as we tick over into stoppage time. It'll be delayed a little bit longer. Referee Isabella Mawson just making sure nothing untoward is happening. Barbieri deflected away. And it's Bauman with a shot from outside the area. Aquino, safe hands.
5 minutes.
Well, 5 minutes of stoppage time for either side to find a winner. Will there be late drama in Maitland? Certainly wouldn't count against it. Well, Perth play has gone down on the edge of the area. But Isabella Mawson says no foul. Perth just pressing a little bit higher in these latter stages of the game, just searching a little bit more for that goal. They would love 3 points here. Still without a victory since New Year's Eve. A 2-1 win over the Mariners. Quick throw in from Jale. Finds Farrow. Farrow, she keeps it in. Millie Farrow goes down in the penalty area. Nothing awarded by Isabella Mawson. Perth still on the ball though. An opportunity to keep going. Lowry. Out wide. What a story that would have been if Farrow had managed to wrap her boot around that one. Tia Stonehill. Can she find a teammate? She'll go back instead. Ball delivered back into the area prior. Comfortably deals with it. And now it's the Jets. Barbieri puts the head down. She's being chased down by Jale, but Barbieri still going. Linda J. Barbieri unleashes the strike. Blocked by Liz Anton. We'll take a look at this again. Wonderful work by Farrow, and then she goes down. Didn't look like too much in that. Very much a 50-50 challenge from Hammond. Well, another substitution for Newcastle. Josie Allen is the one being entrusted to see out the game for Newcastle, or indeed help them score the winner. Cass Davis chasing it down. And Glory concede a corner with less than 2 minutes of the game to go. It's confirming it was Lauren Allen was the player who came off the Josie Allen. So Allen for Allen. Barbieri delivers the corner. Bolden can't get there. Lorena Bauman, strike from distance. Flashes over the crossbar. Was never really dipping enough to challenge Aquino. Well, Bauman's been on that long shot duty all game for the Jets. She's come close, but couldn't hit the target. Jale trying the fancy footwork. Dundas trying it as well. Here's Perth, who come away with it. It will be their throw. Less than 1 minute of stoppage time remaining. Can they make something happen? Jale looking for Sakalis. Sophia Sakalis, the substitute, squares it, but no one's there for Perth Glory. Hannah Lowry puts the arms out in frustration. That's where you need your number 9 to be on the spot in that situation, but no one was there. Here's the Jets up the other end. Barbieri will cross it into the middle for Allen. Josie Allen to win it for Newcastle. Wonderful save. Morgan Aquino comes to the rescue yet again for Perth Glory. The 17-year-old so close to being the match winner for the home side. A wonderful touch, a good strike, and a one-handed save from Aquino to perhaps rescue a point for her team. Outstanding goalkeeping. Opportunity not over yet. Maybe one more chance from the corner. Barbieri, header from Bolden, glanced away. And Glory will clear it away. The full-time whistle in Maitland. The sides could not be separated in the end. The Jets will be so frustrated. They had the majority of shots, majority of possession. They scored one. Melinda J. Barbieri equalising late in the second half. Came so close to the winner through 17-year-old Josie Allen. But Morgan Aquino has saved the point for Perth Glory. Still searching for their first win since New Year's Eve. Full time in Maitland is the Newcastle Jets 1, Perth Glory 1. We'll take a look at the highlights. This first goal in the 2nd minute of the game. Tash Rigby put in a ball, came off Zoe Karen-Peters, and then possibly off Tash Pryor as well. We'll have to wait until the official dubious goals committee gets back on that one. But either way, Perth Glory took the lead, and they were absolutely delighted by it. What followed was a game of frustration for the Jets. They toiled and toiled. So many shots, weren't able to find the breakthrough until substitute Hammond crossed the ball in. It deflected perfectly into the path of Barbieri, who hammered it into the back of the net. Nothing Aquino could do about that one. A superb finish, superb technique. And Hammond has an assist against her former club. Well, this right in the dying seconds of the game. Josie Allen should only just come on the pitch, the 17-year-old. It was her 2nd appearance of the season, and she came so close to being the hero for Newcastle. What a save from Aquino. The stats tell the story of the game. 61% possession, 41 shots to 5. That is simply an outrageous difference. No shots on target for Glory, of course, their goal coming from an own goal. A frustrating afternoon for the Jets. They'll be relieved they at least got 1 point out of this clash. Well, thank you so much for joining us this afternoon. My name is Taryn Heddo. It's been a pleasure having your company, and see you next time.